Hello, welcome to my tips and tricks tutorial. Today I want to introduce you to 7 useful commands and tricks for Windows command prompt. Actually, there are countless Windows command prompt tricks that you can learn, use, and also impress your friends or your colleagues. But for today, let's learn only 7 interesting basic commands. So first of all, open up your command and let's get started. And maybe I don't need to tell you this, but for those who don't know, you can simply run the command prompt by typing cmd in Windows search and right click on the cmd to run it as an administrator. Okay, so first let's start with IPCONFIG or IP configuration. Sometimes like network troubleshooting is not simple, right? But there is one command that makes it way easier for us, and it is IPCONFIG. And by using this command in the CMD command prompt, it returns detailed information about your current network adapter connections, such as, for example, IP address, subnet mask, default gateways, and your current domain. So let's type it once, IPCONFIG, and click enter. And as you see, you got all this information that is necessary for us. Just to let you know, currently my language setting is in Japanese, so you might not understand, but as you can see, we got the default gateways, subnet masks, IP address, and so forth. And these information can help you troubleshoot router issues and other connection issues that you can be having with your network adapter and stuffs. Okay, so the second command is the system info or system information. If you want to know your brand of network card you have, the processor details, or the exact version of your OS, the system info command can help. So open up your command prompt and type system info and click enter. And what this command returns is the important information about your system. It lists information in a clean format that's easy for you to read. And as you can see, there are a bunch of information, but it has all the details, such as like host name, OS name, and the version, and everything that's related to the system. So it's very useful. Okay, let's move on to the third one. So the third one is more of a hack than just a command. It's how to run multiple commands at once. So if you want to run 2 commands, one after the other, you can do it easily. You just need to put the double and mark between each command. For example, here's how to run IPCONFIG in a Paint application. So open up your CMD and type IPCONFIG, and put the double and mark, and add a space and type MS Paint and enter. Maybe you cannot see my Paint application, but actually it did run my Paint app on my Windows computer, and at the same time it displayed the IPCONFIG information on the command prompt. So it's working. So for this command, it doesn't have to be for IPCONFIG or MS Paint, but you can run like 2 types or multiple commands at once. So it's going to be very useful. Okay, so moving on to the fourth hack. So I want to show you how to list all your PC drivers. So by using the simple command called driver query, you can see all the drivers installed on your Windows computer. All you have to do is type driver query. So let's try it. Yes, as you saw it, I did type just a simple driver query, and now it lists all these information. Like it has its module names and the display name and what driver and the date. So it's going to be very useful. Okay, so moving on to the fifth command. I wanted to show you how to copy the output to the clipboard. So sometimes you might have felt the need to save the output of the command, right? And usually people use copy and paste. However, by using a simple command that uses a pipeline operator, you can send the command's output to the Windows clipboard. For example, I find it convenient to copy IPCONFIG info to the clipboard. And here's how to send the IPCONFIG info. So open up your command prompt and type IPCONFIG and add a pipeline and type clip. And by doing so, it should have copied the output to the Windows clipboard. So this is also very useful. Okay, so the next trick that I wanted to show you was how to abort a command. For example, like if you are running a very long processes in the Windows CMD and you want to stop, there is a very simple command that you can do so. And it is by pressing Control and C. So let's run a sample command. For example, like let's try to scan the system's file. Okay, and as you can see, try to use this command to scan now. It's gonna take a lot of time. Well, as you can see, it still says like 6%. So if you want to abort this command, you can press Ctrl C, and as you can see, it stops. So this is also very useful. And the last trick that I wanted to show you is the color command. And currently, as you can see, the text in my command prompt is green, right? And there is a way to change it. And the command is color, and provide a number that matches to the color. For example, like 7, it changes the color for the command prompt to white. And if you want to see what kind of options there are, type in color and add a space and enter whatever text or numbers or anything and tap enter, and you can see all these options. So as I typed earlier, color and number 7, which 7 is equivalent to white. So if I want to revert it back to the green color that I had, I should select A. Why? Because it is equivalent to light green. So let's try it. I want my color back to light green. So I type color and give a space and add A. And as you can see, it's back to normal. So I think that's about it for now, and thank you for watching till the end. And from next time, I will be posting about these Windows command prompt related tips and tricks too. So have a nice day. Bye.